What is good, everybody? Today is January 7th, 2025, and I'll be going over my trade recap for today. That's the trade I took. We took two trades today. First one was break even. Second one was a win. And yeah, I'm gonna go over those really quick. So coming into market open, I really don't have a bias, but if I had to lean away, I would say I'm bullish simply because pre-market we tapped into this 1 hour gap and reacting very well out of it with a strong bullish reaction. And I do have several jaws, Asia high, and an old New York PM high, as well as another New York AM high. So I have those marked up, and that's what I'm just looking for. Usually um I'm looking for reversals from these key areas, but if market gives us an opportunity to take longs into that direction, then I have to take those. Like those is what I'll take. So coming into market open, I really don't see anything I like particularly. Um, so I'm just waiting and I'm just waiting and I'm just waiting. And then here we're about to see market leaves Asia high. It doesn't come and tap Asia high, which is very suspicious, especially since I'm now thinking and leaning towards a bullish bias, right? So that's kind of suspicious to me, right? So boom, we then form our three drive pattern that we usually take and know and love. Boom, boom, boom. And from here, let me delete this. Here we are in. Although I really don't love this entry, this is what I took. And our initial draws are closer, are not even a 1-to-1. So I really wanted to target this old New York AM low, which is a 1-to-3, which is around what I usually take. Really wish we could have got entry around here, but it is what it is. Break even right there. The market today, there's just no follow through. It's a whole bunch of chop. Boom. Again, sell placement at the swing high or swing low is very, very important. I've noticed it saved me so many times. But yeah, right at the swing low, I was finna get stopped out on the first trade of the year. Like, dang God, please. Then boom, we wait. Market reverses. We get our break even points. So from here stops our break even. And I don't know how many of y'all saw this, but out of nowhere, I'm thinking we're smooth to TP. I'm gonna hit my first trade of the year. Boom, this big Drake Diddy candle just appears. Thank God I stops to break even because boom, would have smacked us out. I don't know what type of candle this was, but it screwed me. So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, dang, market is just gonna go to our draws. There's no rule. I was thinking about pardon me, had a burp. I was thinking about taking this inverse, but I really don't like this style of trade. I like my swing low to be my SL placement, and I just wouldn't have been able to get this here. So I just faded it. So I was just waiting and looking. And eventually I'm like, dang, market is going to take our last draw we have for the day. Then boom, why don't you look at it? Market starts retracing and we retrace into this 5 minute gap. So us retracing into this 5 minute gap and leaving this New York AM high after being bullish the whole session and pre-market as well. I'm like, there's no way we're just leaving this New York AM high and reversing off of here. So if you look on the 2 minute, this is where it is. This 2 minute bullish gap forms, or bearish gap, pardon me. We create we tap into the gap even more as well as this old 2 minute. Then we inverse. I did not take this initial inverse, which looking back on is ridiculous not to take because it could have ended up selling me. Although I'm not too mad because I have seen so many times where when it doesn't reverse all the way, then it doesn't inverse all the way, then we just get instant reversal. So I'm not too mad. But the 2 minute inverse all the way up here, I didn't take it off the original inverse. Like this one I did, I think I don't know. It didn't inverse nor did it take my break even mark yet. So when market came down a little bit, I didn't want to wait for it to come tap this inverse box because I've seen so many times market will not come back to it. So when I got decent enough value where a normal entry would be, I took entry, stops to break even at this 2 minute intermediate or 2 minute imbalance, this 2 minute gap. So then I just wait. We sit and draw down for a little bit, but then we just start ripping. Boom, starts to break even on this candle. Market just goes and smashes our New York AM high draw. This was a pretty trade. P&L for the day, since like I previously told you, I have 9 accounts. So I would show y'all my Tradeovate, but the next day, I'm recording this kind of late, so the next trading day already happened, but it's 1.1 per. It's not 1.1. That's what my accounts are right now currently, but on the day it was a 1.3 trade. Whatever it is, I'm gonna put it up it's gonna be on the thumbnail. So I'm not just talking, but all right, let me just use my TradeZilla. Yeah, 1.35 times 9 on the day. So whatever that is gonna be in the thumbnail. First, this was my break-even trade on Monday, but yeah, first trade of the year of January. Hopefully we can end off this week strong. Hopefully I could get one more trade in, 2 more trades in. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm out the country right now at St. Vincent, Caribbean island. So I'm recording this. It's only 8 p.m., but it's 2 hours ahead of what I usually. So market opens at 10:30, which is actually pretty cool. I mess with that. But hopefully we can end this week off. I don't want to put a number on it, but hopefully we can end this week off at least at 3. We can end this week off at 3. That'll be cool. Whatever happens, happens. But yeah, let's keep on this streak we're on. Yeah, y'all have a great day. Y'all be blessed. Why not y'all?